My first time watching Psycho. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Tomorrow's the day my sweet little girl gets married away from me. Take a look at my baby. 18 years old. You know what I do about unhappiness?
Oh.
I buy it off. Are you unhappy?
Not inordinately.
I'm buying this house for my baby's wedding present. $40,000 cash.
Wow.
I never carry more.
What is he getting at? Waving around stacks.
Cash transaction of this size is most irregular.
So
I'm still baffled at the fact that he's buying a house for $40,000.
Put it in the safe deposit box in the bank, and we get him to give us a check on Monday instead.
He was flirting with you. I guess he must have noticed my wedding ring.
Oh, she just gonna slide it in her purse.
Mr. Lowry, if you don't mind, I'd like to go right on home after the bank.
Do you feel ill?
Just a headache. I guess I'll go put this money in the bank, then go home and sleep it off.
I thought we were supposed to go straight to the bank. No, I can't believe it. She just gonna run? Oh, wait, that's her boss. I thought she was gonna be in bed. Yeah. The music. Is it? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Marion, no, girl, don't fall asleep at the wheel. Oh.
Hold it there. In quite a hurry.
Yes, I didn't intend to sleep so long. Have I broken any laws?
No, ma'am.
Then I'm free to go.
Is anything wrong?
Of course not. Am I acting as if there's something wrong?
Frankly, yes.
I've told you there's nothing wrong, except that I'm in a hurry and you're taking up my time.
May I see your license?
Oh, he just steady there in the window. I feel like she honestly should have just let the cop go around her, because now he's going to be following her. And this is just one straight road.
Be with you in a second.
Oh, I thought she was going to steal a license plate. Oh, the cop is still... Oh! He's watching you, girl.
I'm in no mood for trouble, so I'm going to treat you so fair and square that you won't have one human reason to give me.
Can I trade my car in and take another? There's nothing wrong with it. I just...
Sick of the sight of it.
I'm in a hurry and I just want to make a change.
It's too nice a day to argue. I'll shoot your car in the garage here.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know what's about to happen. But I am wondering, why is she all of a sudden wanting to leave so abruptly from her life? I know she wanted to run off with that man, but he's not here.
You are in a hurry, aren't you? Somebody chasing you?
Of course not.
First time the customer ever high-pressured the salesman. Your car plus $700?
700. All right.
I take it you can prove that car is yours.
I believe I have the necessary papers.
Yeah, it's getting big. I'm even suspicious. Lady, I don't know what you're up to. Now, come to think of it, I always just assume just because we always follow the main character that they trustworthy. I don't trust them. No way! Oh! Okay, now I'm very on edge. Did she get her suitcase from the other car?
Hey!
Your suitcase.
Just put it in here, please.
Oh! The music! It's like...
I better have a look at those papers, Charlie.
Is this the actual conversation that happened? Or is this what she's thinking about in her head?
Oh, sister.
Ooh, do you see it's getting darker and darker?
I am about to kiss off $40,000.
Her emotions are changing. Like, her face is barely moving, but it's a subtle thing. It's like the tweaks in her eyes, the crook in her smile. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, this is bad weather. My heart rate is on 10. Oh, no, no, wait, is this, wait a minute. Oh, no, girl, don't do it. You'd be better off sleeping in your car. Who is that? I thought that was a woman in the window.
Sorry, I didn't hear you in all this rain. Dirty night.
You have a vacancy?
12 cabins, 12 vacancies. They moved away the highway.
Lady, move. Just leave. Don't be here.
Nobody ever stops here anymore unless they've done that. Cabin 1. It's closer in case you want anything. Right next to the office.
Want to sleep?
There's a big diner about 10 miles up the road, just outside of Fairvale.
Am I that close to Fairvale?
15 miles. The mattress is soft, hangers in the closet, and...
Thank you, Mr. Bates.
Norman Bates.
See?
Would you have dinner with me? I was just about to myself. Sandwiches and milk, but
I ain't eating
I'd like
it.
it very much if you'd come up to the house.
The house?
I don't set a fancy table, but the kitchen's awful homey.
I'd like to.
Okay,
All
Murray.
right, yeah, and I'll be back as soon as it's ready.
I don't know why she just don't hop out. Look, she got a perfectly awesome window. Hop out of it. Get in your car and zoom zoom. I feel like honestly with all that money, she should probably break it up or always keep it on her at all time. Or this works. Excuse me?
Mother, she's just a stranger. She's hungry and it's raining out.
Oh, I refuse to speak of disgusting things because they disgust me.
Shut up! Shut up!
You know, at this rate, you know, it stopped raining. She could just drive up, 10 miles to the diner.
I've caused you some trouble.
My mother, she isn't quite herself today. I wish you could apologize for other people.
Don't worry about it. As long as you fixed a supper, we may as well eat it.
What's happening?
It might be nicer and warmer in the office.
Ah! Oh. Kind of into taxidermy, I see.
I'm not hungry, go ahead.
Nah, I'm not. There's no food I'm eating that you prepare that I'm eating alone. You're eating. You have some first.
You eat like a bird. I don't really know anything about birds. My hobby is stuffing things. Taxidermy. Some people even stuff dogs and cats, but I can't do that.
Oh, you can?
Strange hobby.
Uncommon too.
Yeah.
And it's not as expensive as you'd think. The chemicals are the only thing that cost anything.
I'm feeling uncomfy.
It's more than a hobby.
Oh.
A hobby's supposed to pass the time, not fill it.
Your time's so empty.
I want to run.
You go out with friends?
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother. Where are you going? I didn't mean to pry.
Oh, but you are.
Looking for a private island.
What are you running away from?
Why do you ask that?
You know what I think? We're all in our private traps, and none of us can ever get out. I was born in mine. I don't mind it anymore.
You should mind it.
Oh, I do. But I say I don't.
Anyone ever talked to me the way I heard, the way she spoke to you?
When she talks to me like that, I feel I'd like to go up there and leave her forever. Or at least defy her.
Huh?
But I know I can't. She's ill.
She sounded strong.
Oh.
No, I mean, ill. She had to raise me all by herself after my father died. A few years ago, Mother met this man. He talked her into building this motel. When he died, too, it was just too great a shock for her. And the way he died, I guess it's nothing to talk about while you're eating.
He died?
She had nothing left.
Except you.
A son is a poor substitute for a lover.
Why don't you go away?
To a private island like you?
Why don't you go away? It's the subtleties, man.
I couldn't do that. Who'd look after her? She'd be alone up there. The fire would go out. Be cold and damp like a grave.
Wouldn't it be better if you put her someplace?
You mean an institution?
Oh.
Have you ever seen the inside of one of those places?
Have you?
The cruel eyes studying my mother there. But she's harmless.
It sounds like Norman speaking from experience.
I meant well.
People always mean well. They cluck their thick tongues and shake their heads.
Norman, he's so complex. As sometimes he's seen so gentle, reserved, shy, but then at the same time, he's so upfront, firm, and aggressive.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
See, he has this range. He's serious, he's talking, and he smiles.
You're not going back to your room already?
And I'll have a long drive tomorrow, all the way back to Phoenix. Stepped into a private trap back there, and I'd like to go back and try to pull myself out of it.
All right, Miss,
Crane.
Homeboy listening? It's the ear leading. Goodness. I can't do this. Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Dude. That's the mom, though. That's a woman.
Mother, blood!
I don't even know what happens now. The bird. Whoa. That's like symbolism. He was almost like gonna compare her to a bird being stuffed. And it's like the picture of the bird fell. That's wow. Why would his mama do that? Now that Marion is gone, I just assume because we have been following her for quite some time that she was the main character. Like, this is deep into the movie. Like, she's dead. Like, I don't understand what the story's supposed to be about. You know what's even wilder? Homeboy ain't even using, no cleaning solvents. Mr. Clean. A little bit of Clorox. He just water and a mop to clean up blood, man. For Norman, all of this seems to be just a little too normal. Especially with the cleanup. He's like, okay, I clean up all the evidence, get rid of all the... like, you've done this. That I am telling you, if somebody pulls up tomorrow and he puts them in this room, that is disgusting. Ah, but the money. I can't believe it. This whole thing is completely weird. He didn't shed a tear. He didn't even necessarily flinch. Homeboy was just like, okay, gotta do what gotta be done. He was like, when he saw it wasn't going underneath, like, this situation, it's so serious. But that was pretty comical.
I'm Marion's sister. Left home on Friday. I haven't heard from her since.
Whoa, that's the guy from 12 Angry Men! Juror number 1.
None of my business, but I want to talk to Marion, and then I'll go.
Bob, run out and get yourself some lunch, will you?
That's okay, Sam. I brought it with me.
Run out and eat it.
Run out and eat it.
Let's all talk about Marion, shall we?
This is a detective.
Who are you, friend?
My name is Arbogast, friend. I'm a private investigator.
What's your interest in this?
$40,000.
She was supposed to bank it on Friday for her boss. No one has seen her since.
Did you check in Phoenix? Hospitals? Maybe she had an accident.
I think she's here, Miss Crane, but she's here in this town somewhere.
Things are shifting and changing. I mean, this entire story is really throwing me for a loop because we're thrown into the mystery midway. Oh, wow, he made it here fast.
I almost drove right past.
I'm always forgetting to turn the sign on, but we do have a vacancy. Today's linen day. I always change the beds here once a week, whether they've been used or not. Hate the smell of dampness. I don't know, creepy smell.
That ain't the only smell.
I've been trying to trace a girl that's been missing about a week now from Phoenix.
Well, no one stopped here for a couple of weeks.
Do you mind looking at the picture before committing yourself?
Is he gonna...
Commit myself?
Marion Crane's a real name, but could have registered under a different one.
Which reminds me.
What's that?
Sign. We had a couple last week said if the thing hadn't been on, they would have thought this was an old deserted...
But nobody been here for a couple of weeks, and there's a couple came by and didn't even know that you were open. Do you mind if I look at your book?
No.
Now how he gonna... Did he get rid of the sheet? I wonder. Oh, it's the way he chewing the kind of corn. And look, it's the tilt of the head. It's the degrees. Back up. Back up.
Look, I wasn't lying to you, Mr.
Oh, I know that. I know you wouldn't lie.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was raining, and Betty, it's not really a very good picture either.
No, I guess not. Did anyone meet her here?
No.
Did she make any phone calls or?
No.
Locally? How would you know that she didn't make any phone calls?
See, now I'm starting to remember it. I'm making a mental picture of it in my mind. She said she had to go to sleep early because she had a long drive. She was very hungry, and I made her a sandwich. And then she said that she was tired and she had to go right to bed. All right. I got some work to do if you don't mind.
I do mind. You see, if it doesn't gel, it isn't aspic, and this ain't gelling.
Y'all, he's grilling him like a rack of ribs.
She isn't still here, is she?
No.
If I wanted to, girl, Marion Crane, were here, you wouldn't be hiding her, would you? You wouldn't be made a fool of, would you? Well,
And I'm not capable of being fooled, not even by a woman.
Oh.
Well, this is not a slur.
But she didn't fool my mother.
Your mother met her. Could I talk to your mother?
No.
You know, sick old women are usually pretty sharp. Could I just...
Mr. Arbogast, I think I've talked to you all I want to.
Yes, but
so,
just...
I think it'd be much better if you left now. Thanks.
Look, do you understand, like, with Norman, he's so complex, at sometimes he seems so soft, so gentle, so... but then at the same time, he's like, I think I'm done talking. And he switches, and I don't know. He's capable of so much more, yet he hasn't displayed anything about being necessarily violent.
Lila, listen. Marion was up here. Spent last Saturday night at the Bates Motel. It's right out here on the old highway. I think I'll go back to the motel first. No, you stay there with Loomis. I'll be back in about an hour. I think our friend, Sam Loomis, didn't know that Marion was here.
Whew, I thought something was gonna happen to him in the phone booth. Homeboy's not playing. He's not letting up.
Bates?
Man, just keep watching your back. Watch your back. Dude, do not do that. At least from what we've seen, Norman ain't the dangerous one here. The mom is. Okay? Bro. What is he doing? No. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alfred. Alfred. At this point, I don't know what we're supposed to do.
How far is the old highway?
They got Mary.
You want to go out there, don't you?
They got the investigator.
Busted up.
Who's left?
Sam, I'm going out there.
Carbagas.
An hour or less. Well, I'm going.
Stay here.
Can I
No,
go with you?
let her go with you, dog.
One of us has to be here in case he's on the way.
What is his mom's problem? Like, I know he was like an illness, but she seemed all right to me. I mean, not all right, but because she out here just. Maybe Norman really is out here trying to live his life. He got to cover the tracks of his mom. Wait, what?
He didn't come back here. This is Lila Crane from Phoenix. She's been here searching for her sister. There's this private detective helping and saying that he traced her to that motel out on the old highway.
That must be the Bates Motel.
Traced her there and called us to say he was going to question Mrs. Bates.
Norman Bates's mother has been dead the past 10 years.
That's impossible.
Mrs. Bates poisoned this guy she was involved with when she found out he was married, then took a helping to the same stuff herself. Strychnine. Ugly way to die.
Then who is the woman in the
I saw
house?
sitting in the window out there wasn't Bates' mother.
Are you sure you saw an old woman? You want to tell me you saw Norman Bates's mother?
Because Arbogast said so, too.
The woman up there is Mrs. Bates. Who's that woman buried out in Green Lawn Cemetery?
Oh. Does Norman even know about Arbogast right now? Because he hasn't been in the house since.
No, I will not hide in the fruit cellar. Think I'm fruity, huh?
Ha!
Norman!
Oh?
Put me down. I can walk on my own.
We're going to register as man and wife. Shown to a cabin. Then we're going
Oh.
to search every inch.
That's good. Just be guests.
I'll take you to cabin 10.
Better sign in first.
No, that's not necessary.
My boss is paying for this trip and 90% business. I better sign in and get a receipt.
Sam ain't playing.
I'll get your bags.
Haven't any.
I'll show you the room then.
You check in any other place in this country without bags and you have to pay in advance.
$10.
That smile! That smile! It's so charming and deceptive.
Sam, we have to go into that cabin and search it, no matter what we're finding or how much it may hurt. But if you had a useless business like this motel, what would you need to get out? $40,000?
If he sees us, we're just taking the air.
It's gonna be so awkward. It's just the two of y'all. He didn't do the best job of cleaning up everything afterwards. So hopefully she left something behind.
No shower curtain.
Sam, look, some figure has been added to or subtracted from 40,000. But that old woman, whoever she is, she told Arbogast something.
You can't go up there.
Why not?
Bates, I don't like you going to that house alone.
I can handle a sick old woman.
Can you find your way back to town? If you do get anything, don't stop to tell me.
How we know he wasn't watching? Oh, whoa!
For me?
How we know he wasn't watching from the peephole this whole time?
Just thought I'd look you up and talk.
Girl, don't do it. I feel like mom just gonna pop out of nowhere. Don't go in there, please. Hey, hey. Goodness, I can't handle it. She's gonna pop out. I know it. I know it.
Mrs. Bates?
I can't. Oh, I'm just ready to punch the air. Oh, ain't no beds can't leave imprints like that.
I grew up in that house up there. I had a very happy childhood. My mother and I were more than happy.
Oh, please stop going into the different rooms, lady. Haven't you had enough?
You look frightened. I've been talking about your mother. How are you going to do it?
Do what?
Buy a new one?
Why don't you just get in your car and drive away from here, okay?
But you already have it.
Shut up.
Oh.
$40,000. I bet your mother knows where the money is. I think she'll tell us.
Where's that girl you came here with? Where is she?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. But that doesn't mean that he's dead. He could just be knocked out. Girl, run. But not downstairs. Not downstairs. She could book it to the door right now, make it to the car, drive off the highway, and never be seen again. Don't go down there. You had your chance to get out, lady. She don't want it. Nah. Nah. Oh, my gosh. No! Ain't no way! I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. You telling me homeboy was playing dress up as his mama?
I got the whole story from his mother. Norman Bates no longer exists. He only half existed to begin with. And now, the other half has taken over.
Did he kill my sister?
Yes. And no. Now, to understand it the way I understood it, from the mother half of Norman's mind, you have to go back 10 years, to the time when Norman murdered his mother and her lover.
He did that?
And for years, the two of them lived as if there was no one else in the world. Then, she met a man. Now, that pushed him over the line, and he killed them both. He had to erase the crime, at least in his own mind. He stole her corpse. So he began to think and speak for her. He could be both personalities, carry on conversation.
That explains that duality.
The mother half took over completely.
Yeah, because he was that. He was always shy but aggressive and
If he felt a strong attraction to any other woman, the mother side of him would go wild. When he met your sister, that set off the jealous mother, and mother killed the girl. Now, after the murder, Norman returned as if from a deep sleep.
Why was he dressed like that?
He was simply doing everything possible to keep alive the illusion of his mother being alive. He tried to be his mother. The battle is over, and the dominant personality has won.
And the $40,000? Who got that?
The swamp. These were crimes of passion, not profit.
He feels a little chill. Can I bring him this blanket?
Sure.
Don't go in there.
All right.
Thank you.
Bro!
It's condemn her own son. He was always bad. They're probably watching me.
Oh, it's coming out.
I'm not even gonna swat that fly. They'll see.
Oh my gosh! We're the ones watching. He was looking at us. The end. No, that felt like the beginning. That's the beginning. Like, I'm really speechless. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to tell you. It was so eerie, charming, deceptive. Had you on the edge of your seat. I thought Norman was honestly a good guy. Good guy. I was like, maybe he really is dealing with a lot with his mom. Like, I believed you, Norman. I believed you. He's like, mother's ill. I don't really like the person she's becoming. This and that. The movie played him out to be this innocent hermit of a guy. For me, I feel what was special about this movie the most is that it broke the natural rhythm of storytelling. The fact that we lost our protagonist exactly halfway in the middle of the film, I felt unsettled. Like, what are we supposed to watch? Who are we supposed to follow? We have to spend the rest of the film figuring it out. And it was one thing after the other. Everybody was interesting. I don't feel that there were any sloppy characters. They were intentional about achieving what they want. Even with Sam and Marion's sister, like, I feel like they really handled business. Because, you know, sometimes when characters are looking for someone, they do Marion's sister did have her moments when she was going downstairs, peeking around corners, like, why you in the house alone? So she did have her moments, but I mean, overall, like, everybody was on it. We were about that teamwork, completing the mission. Same thing with 12 Angry Men, Casablanca. It was the dialogue carrying this movie. I mean, the scene, like, I was, like, on the edge of my seat, like, how you get my heart to race? And it's just dialogue. You get my heart racing. It's just dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the story. I'm intrigued. That second to last scene with the reveal of Norman as his mom, he really committed. He committed to that. Like I said, there were aspects of the movie I was laughing. Charming parts, deceptive parts, intriguing parts. It wasn't just you're being scared every 5 seconds, but there was complexities to the story that you could attach yourself to. This is my first Alfred Hitchcock movie. Alfred. And I noticed him. I saw him at the beginning of the movie and when he was in the window. Like, I love that gentle insert, like a Easter egg, you know? Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and tap that bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. And if you'd like to see more content, click on one of these over here. Until next time, guys.